Good evening, garden friends. It is a beautiful day today, a Saturday. And today was the first day that the grass got a cut back here. It was getting really long. Now it's looking nice and tidy again. It was getting a little bit messy. But now things are cleaned up a whole lot more since the cut. There was quite a few weeds popping through and it looks a whole lot better now. I have been enjoying this time out in the garden, and I've been walking around barefoot. I've been laying in the grass over there looking up at the trees, which is something that I have been wanting to do for a long time. So it's really nice to be able to come out here and enjoy this new green space and just lay in the grass. Me and Princess were hanging out here and just looking up at the trees. They are looking very pretty right now that everything is leafed out. And today is the kids' first day of summer, which is exciting. They've got some friends over to spend the night, and I'm just enjoying a little quiet time out here. Scott and I went to Lowe's yesterday and stocked up on some more hostas and ferns, and I found these really beautiful foxglove. I'm excited to get them in the ground. Aren't they pretty? Now, I haven't placed anything out yet where I want it to go, but most of it has just been kind of dumped right here. We still need to move the bench in a spot that's going to work a little bit better than where it is right now. But I just wanted to bring you back here and show you how everything is looking. It's looking so good. So green and lush. Still coming in here with mulch soon. Haven't gotten to it yet. We did Scott did the front yard this morning. And look at these beautiful hostas. Aren't those gorgeous? They really stand out. They're called Rainforest Sunrise. And they are similar to stained glass, but actually a little bit more vibrant. But I thought that it would go nicely because we got this nice pop of chartreuse here, another nice pop of chartreuse here with the carex. And so the path is really starting to fill in nicely. The hydrangeas are blooming, which are just absolutely beautiful. This hydrangea is called, I'm trying to remember. I've said it many times in my videos, in my previous ones. I can't remember exactly. But it's an arborescence. It's like Annabelle, but supposed to be a little bit sturdier, so it doesn't flop. Most of the roses have gone over, not too many blooms left. Although Sweet Mademoiselle is still going strong as usual. That's why I love this rose. I feel like there's always a bloom on this rose, no matter what. We've been getting a lot of rain, so the grass is a little wet and mushy on this side. Down here at the end of the slope, it tends to get a little bit soggy. But the grass doesn't mind it at all. It actually loves it a whole lot. These hydrangeas over here we just planted. These are wee white hydrangeas. And I was thinking I might put the foxglove back around the weeping willow. I think that might look nice. We'll see. I gotta play around with it tomorrow a little bit. Over here is a nice big jungle. Lots of weeding to do in this area. This side of the garden tends to get neglected somewhat. But the hemlock tree is looking beautiful. And the hostas over here are getting really, really big. That one's getting really beautiful. Most of the hostas in my garden came from Gilbert. I think it's Gilbert H. Wild. Here, look at the hemlock. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I had gotten like a pack of 100 assorted hostas from Gilbert H. Wild, just because we had so much space to cover. And the cheaper I can get plants, the better. And so a lot of these are from that combo pack. And then just slowly over the years, I've been, making visits to Lowe's and getting varieties that I really like this one here. What is this? Shadowland Woo La La. That's a pretty one. So yeah, that's what I did. I have a grouping of 3 here because this one right here, I planted a couple, maybe last year, I think. But I think now that this area is getting irrigation, the hostas are gonna do a whole lot better and they're gonna grow a lot faster. And tomorrow I do plan to get my fertilizer tank out and fertilize the hostas and all the plants back in here with an all-purpose fertilizer by Maxi. It's a 16-16-16 all-purpose. I usually use the rose fertilizer for my roses, but I don't have any of it right now, so I'm going to use the all-purpose one on the roses as well. This area here, looking like a jungle right now. So we've got a little bit of work to do in here. Just a little bit. These hydrangeas are looking beautiful right now. I'm really happy with these. I'm so glad that we replanted them. I had planted some last year and they just didn't make it. We had planted them too late in the season and we didn't have irrigation back here yet. And they just struggled so much. But this time we planted these, I think it was in April, maybe the first week of May. I think it was late April though. And they've had some time to get adjusted. And so they're doing a whole lot better this time around. And I just love the pink and blue color combo. Isn't that just lovely? Look how it's got pink and blue together on the same shrub. Oh, I love it. So pretty. And I can't remember if I said the name of these hydrangeas, but I can't think of it right now, of course. I've said it. Oh, Popstar. That's right. Popstar hydrangea is what this is. Again, you can see lots of weeding that needs to happen. And I finally did fill this section in here. I got these plants from Scottsdale Farm. And then the lungwort actually came from Growers Outlet. And those are doing really well, filling in nicely here. I haven't touched the hostas back there. I figured I'll just leave them be because we got enough projects going on as it is. But we still got to bring in some mulch in here. But I'm just loving how this all came together in this area with all of the ferns. These are lady ferns. And then I believe these are shield ferns or wood ferns. I think those are kind of the same thing. That's the same here. Shield ferns. And a random assortment of hostas. I'm not sure what these are called, but I just love the blue tones with the chartreuse and then the red maple. It's a really nice combo there. These might be drinking gourd hostas. Oh, and I put my not new garden sign, but I used to keep this out by the pool, but it was kind of getting overgrown in the spot it was in, so I decided to bring it out here. It's one of my favorite garden signs. The other day when I was at Scottsdale, they actually had Japanese lanterns and they had a statue of a dragon that was probably about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet long. And oh my goodness, I was so tempted, but it was not cheap. And I'm still investing, most of my money is still going into plants right now. So I decided to wait on that, but I would love to have a dragon grace my garden one day. That would be so whimsical and fun. But I am just loving how this turned out. If you're new to my channel, please go back and look at my previous videos and you'll see how this space has just been utterly transformed. This used to be a super weedy, yucky area. We just put down grass and put down all this edging, and it's just really transformed this space into something really, really magical. Hi, baby. Hi. We've just been hanging out together out here, haven't we, baby? Yeah? It is so peaceful, though. Oh, and I don't know if you've seen this. Actually, I know you haven't because we cut it this morning. We had to cut down that branch right here. It was hanging so low, you could not even walk through here. So unfortunately, it had to go in order for them to cut the grass. And honestly, that whole tree is probably gonna need to go because I'm gonna have to cut this section off because these are just way too far out. And at that point, the tree has lost its beautiful shape and we'll probably just have to cut it down. But we're gonna try and see if we can get some peaches off of it this year and then take it down later. Oh, look, a Perfuma Dark Desire. Oop, let's see if we can focus here. There we go. Such a beautiful rose. Ooh, Ooh, fireworks. It does have a nice scent. I think there's a Florentina blooming here. This is the first bloom on this rose. It's a little bit weedy over here. It has a nice scent too. Very pretty red bloom. Hostas along the pathway here are looking gorgeous. Isn't that lovely? I think this is a group of 5 together, or it might be 7. I can't remember how many I planted, but they've all grown together now to where it looks like one big grouping. And here's drinking gourd with some Japanese forest grass. It's summertime, y'all. And happy Memorial Day weekend. Now the pool deck is a bit messy because we were laying mulch around the pool today and the kids have been playing in the pool. And we did get these obelisks set up today, which was very much needed. This rose is Star of the Republic. And on its the last couple of blooms, we've got blossom time. And here's Zade. Quite a few blooms of Zade still going on. And these containers have just exploded. The Rock and the Blue Salvia is definitely taking over. I need to come clean up my geranium baskets a little bit. And the begonias are doing so well in these pots. I am so glad that I got those. They're just absolutely perfect for this space. They're so easy care and I don't have to mess with them. And we've been getting a lot of rain, so I haven't even had to really water them too much, which has been really nice. But I gotta come over here and show you my precious hydrangeas. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? This is my favorite thing about walking out on this little back porch area, is being greeted by these gorgeous blue blooms. And then the Big Daddy hydrangeas are not too far behind. These are so, so pretty. And there's so many blooms that are gonna happen real soon. It's just covered. It's making up for last year. I think it was very excited to get blooming this year. Oh, and I need to show you one more beautiful rose that's been in bloom for quite some time. This is out of Rosenheim. Isn't she lovely? So, so pretty. So, so pretty. I'll show you a few more hydrangeas over here. We're just gonna do a backyard tour today. Now this is the original, why can't it come to me right now? The original hydrangea out of the Endless Summer series. There we go. My brain got with the picture. And I love how this one does its pink and blue and purple magic. Well, I guess somebody turned the fountains on. Alrighty, well, I guess that's it for today. Just a little short showing of what's going on. It's just a peaceful night. And it's been so nice to just spend time in the garden and just relax. It's been a busy day. All right, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.